Erev Tov, it's Chaf, Orla Chaf Tet Tammuz Tavshanayin Vav. Just yesterday we completed the Shloshim for Mici Mark Hashem Yikam Damo, and this is going to be the last update. We are going to post on the GoFundMe site. We plan on shutting it down next week, so we want to make a last push really for contributing to this fund. Baruch Hashem, as you can see, we've raised close to $89,000 through the GoFundMe site. We've raised many other thousands of dollars from outside sources. I want to take this opportunity really to thank all of you who have given, who have shared this site through Facebook and through Twitter, whatever other social media or direct emails, whatever you've done to share. I want to thank the communities that have undertaken campaigns to give for this campaign for Mici Mark's family. I want to thank, and I'm going to name some of the communities. I apologize if I leave anybody out. We will send out proper thank you letters from the yeshiva, from the family. I want to thank the Highland Park Edison community for their generous donations and the campaign that they led. I want to thank the B'nai Yeshua and Teaneck community. I want to thank Young Israel of Oceanside, Beth Jacob in Beverly Hills, the Great Neck community, Young Israel of Great Neck, and Young Israel of Scarsdale. Really kol hakavod to all of you and to those who led the campaigns in those communities. We want to thank you deeply. Just as I mentioned, it was a shloshim for Mici 2 days ago, and we gathered at Yeshivat Otniel. They had a very meaningful program, very amazing speakers. They focused on two aspects of Mici's personality. One, they focused on the Torah Hasod, whether it's the time has arrived that we should teach the Pnimius HaTorah, Torah's HaNistar, in a more public kind of way, in a any of the reservations that people may have had in the past about teaching this Torah and learning this Torah. Maybe the time has come, as it's known in Chassidus that this is the Torah that's going to be the Torah that's going to redeem the world. And Mici was somebody who was involved in learning this Torah, teaching this Torah, even at an age much younger than what is known. The age of 40, he's been studying it, and he was teaching. He had a chabura which he led, which was unbeknownst to many people. Even almost all the Rebbeim Yeshiva weren't aware of this. And on a weekly basis, he gave a chabura to a group of chevra in Shoham, people who were younger than him, people who were older than him, who were students of his, and one of them spoke very beautifully on Monday night. Really was blew everyone away. The way he spoke about Mici and the way he was inspired by his Torah and Torah's HaNistar and how it's changed his life personally. And again, it was Mici teaching Torah's HaNistar, and he did it in a Nistar way. He hid it from us. He hid it from those who thought they knew him and didn't realize how special and what a big Talmid Chacham Mici was. The other thing they spoke about is based on the pasuk Parshas Vayetze, Sulam Utzav Artza V'Rosho Magia Shamayma. The idea of even though Mici was a spiritual person who was engaged in the study of Torah and teaching of Torah, he's someone who was very much firmly planted on the ground. He was also an ish ma'aseh, man of doing, man of action, a builder, literally a builder, a kablan. He built the yeshiva Otniel with his own hands, and the plan was to build a building for Yeshiva Torah Traga, which one of the dreams that has not yet come to fruition. And we were hoping that Mici was going to save us a lot of money by building us a building. but he was somebody who was, again, very much involved in the world of Ruach, the world of spirit, and in the world of action. Something that is unique, because usually you're in one or the other, and he was someone who managed to excel in both. I shared that night with the family about the amount of people, and they've been following along on the GoFundMe site, and are they're just blown away by the Jewish community's support of this campaign, and the pain that everyone feels, this terrible, horrific attack, and the loss of Mickey's life. I just want to update you on Mickey's wife, Mici Mark, who still needs refuah shalema, and please continue to daven for her. Chava Rachel Bat Ayelet HaShachar. She still has a long way to go. It's a miracle that she's alive, as you know. She was shot in her head. She has lost an eye, and she's still having a hard time really understanding exactly what's going on around her. But she was able to spend this past Shabbat with her family. They took her out of the hospital. They had a chance to spend an intimate Shabbat together, and she's back in rehabilitation in the hospital, and she needs a refuah shalema, and it's a long road, but hopefully she'll continue to improve, and she'll be able to return to be the mother to her children that she was before. So I just want to make this last push for those of you who had thought to give and never got around to it. Please take this opportunity to continue to give this campaign. We're very close, even though it only shows close to $89,000 on the GoFundMe page. As I mentioned, there were outside donations, communities, individuals who donated from direct solicitations from outside of this online campaign, and also the community of Otniel has also raised other funds, and we're close. So this last push to get us to the mark, no pun intended, we hope to be able to wrap this up next week, to close down this site, and within a few weeks to be able to transfer all the monies to the Otniel community so they can purchase this car for the Mark family. And b'schus, in the merit of this tremendous campaign, contributions, and the amount of people, the amount of money that's been given, we should be zoche to know no more sorrow, to only have shalom here in Israel and throughout the world, and we should be zoche to a tchias hamesim. Everyone should make their way to Eretz Yisrael with the coming of Mashiach and the rebuilding of the Beis Hamikdash Meher B'Yameinu. Amen. Thank you.